we come to that point in the show where it's time for my little princess to revise her role as the news chick.
Yes.
So, Kerri.
Well, in entertainment news this week, a lot of broken hearts, or not so broken hearts, right before Valentine's Day. How fitting for this show. Ashlee Simpson and Pete Wentz looking to call it quits. TMZ reports that Simpson filed for divorce this week, citing irreconcilable differences. Now, rumors, of course, have circulated. Some believe it was due to Pete Wentz's erratic behavior, while others, believe it's because Simpson wanted to settle down and Wentz wanted to continue his touring. Now, if the two married back in the spring of 2008, months before she gave birth to their son, Bronx Mowgli.
I love that name.
It's so barbaric.
Yeah, I know.
It's so cool though. It's so like them.
and Ashlee Simpson did everybody a justice by stopping singing. So we were very excited about that.
Yeah, it was really funny. The report that I saw was in, I guess, Metro. And they were like, you think these people would have weathered everything together with her accusations of lip-syncing on, SNL, and his, what did he do recently?
He, I'm not...
Like, made,
he made his whole idiot of himself.
Horrible press, and they're like, you would have thought. But then she's like, well, maybe they're doing a reality show and getting back at the end.
I
was like...
I know.
Yeah.
They are.
So funny.
And what bothers me more so is... They just, every time a relationship fails, it's irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
well, you can't get specific in Hollywood.
Oh, please! I'm like, they'll be back together about 12 times before this is all said and done.
Well, the thing is, they come from this so super religious. Jessica Simpson has a chastity ring on her finger. Blah blah blah.
Oh, please go get laid.
She gets knocked up before they get married.
I know. Very, very religious.
So they get engaged. No, they got engaged, right? In April. They were married. No, they got engaged in March. They were married in April. Like, the baby was born in November.
Yeah, how very religious.
The months don't count up.
As Pope Paulie I, I'm going to throw you a blessing. Ayo. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, be a kid over here. Go ahead.
No, he actually did it. Anyway.
Who? The Pope?
The dad did it. The dad was like a pet.
No, that's not a real priest. That's not a real priest.
But anyway, yeah. Anyway, Kelsey Grammer officially divorced from his second wife, Camille. The drama unfolded as the Housewives of Beverly Hills star filmed their first season, where we saw a glimpse of the distant Frasier, who was allegedly having an affair with fiancée Katie Walsh at the same time. Now, Grammer wanted to speed up the process so it'd be clear to tie the knot with his new lady later this month. Camille and Kelsey were married for 13 years, have 2 children together, and financial arrangements are still being settled. But for those of you that are curious, there was no prenup, and there is no prenup with the new girl either.
I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to believe I'm starting to believe Kelsey Grammer is gay.
You know what? He probably is.
He was in La Caja Falls. I'm starting to believe he's
that's
gay.
His affair. Like.
Yeah. I'm starting to think he's got a little action on the side there.
He's just
a little trip to New Hampshire might be in mind. Vermont, whatever is approving marriages these days. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. No. Honestly, he makes me sick. He was like. When I actually watched the show because I was like, oh, Kelsey Grammer's wife is on it. Like, I want to know more about Kelsey Grammer. He was such, he was so disappointing to watch.
Well, they say he's a jerk.
Awkward.
They say he's a jerk, too, from what I've heard. Like, when you meet him and stuff. He was only at his best when he fell off the stage.
Oh, God. He played a very charming character on, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
on Frasier. But... how do you do that? Like, cheater. You're better off without him, Camille. Yes. That's what I have to say. Anyway, on to happier couples. Victoria Beckham is making news this week. The 7-month pregnant Spice star is reportedly in talks with Vogue about appearing nude on the cover of one of
She hasn't dropped that load yet?
Issues.
I meant child.
Paul! Delete that.
She's been pregnant like an elephant.
No,
this has been like 3 years.
This is
it's like her 12th child now?
It's her 4th child.
Oh, okay, I was close.
And she's 7 months.
It's still with, who's the father? Still, David, I guess?
The hot soccer star. Come on now.
I know, but you know what? I figured he had his issues too. You never know. Get a paternity test.
Well,
it's nice having you back, because you know what? At least I can interject now and be nasty during the news.
Oh, God.
When I had to do the news, nobody really was nasty to interject. I tell it like it is.
Crazy.
You love me. Go ahead.
Okay, anyway. Metro reports that the Vogue insider claimed that she'll probably do something completely unique with it. It's not a very Vogue thing to do, but the team can make it happen and make it fashion.
All right, can I ask you a question though, as a woman?
Child.
Like, does it bother you that somebody's posing nude? I mean, pregnant. Like I don't see the hotness in it.
You know, a lot of people. There have been a lot of pregnancy shots like that. I feel. You know what I mean?
Well, Demi Moore did it, and a few other people.
I just think like maybe that should be private. You know, that's something very intimate that you share with your husband. You created a life.
I understand that they're
why does everyone need to see it?
I understand that they think it's art, but I just don't think that it's like.
I don't think it's art that needs to be shown to everyone. I think that's like that should be a private.
Yeah, I'm not.
Have a photo session.
Yeah, I agree.
And on Vogue, I wouldn't have ever expected.
I'm with you, girl.
On Vogue, but I think there's something very beautiful about a pregnant woman. I mean, she obviously, she's carrying a miracle. It's just amazing. But yeah, things like that I feel should be maybe private.
Okay.
Personally. Anyway, Ellen DeGeneres discovers she's a cousin of Kate Middleton's, a distant, a 15th cousin, but a cousin no less.
We're all related to everybody in some way.
Isn't that so funny? Okay, so anyway, DeGeneres has been jokingly lobbying for an invite to the royal wedding, and after some extensive research, the stars actually traced a common ancestor. Is this a sign? I do not know. I hope it is, because she would be hysterical.
Yeah, could you imagine her getting up and dancing? The queen would be mortified.
Could you imagine her, like, lobbying for this thing? It's hysterical.
I actually like Ellen.
I love Ellen. I'm so glad she made her comeback. I think.
I'm glad she's off of Idol too. They gave her such a hard time for being on Idol, and she does much better with her talk show. Yeah, she does a much better job on her talk show than she does on Idol.
Oh shoot, I totally forgot.
Yeah, she didn't do very well on there. At least I didn't feel that way. But
yeah, but
I also think Simon and Cara gave her a hard time. Cara, that jerk.
Yeah, whatever dynamic they wanted to. I don't know. I wasn't into it so much last year. Anyway, I love Ellen though. So what else you ask? Well, Justin Bieber, that is, sported a bald wig on Jimmy Kimmel, and it looks like he was a conehead.
I have to tell you, Grandma from Exit 30 sends her love. I saw her yesterday, by the way. But
Grandma.
If you can tell me these two, and we don't have much time, but if you can tell me these two celebrities that she was talking about, you'll get bonus points. She was talking about.
Cyrus.
No, I'm going to give you the names because she botches the names as usual. Celebrities. She affectionately called. I'll give you one. She affectionately called Justin Bieber. She said, I don't really see what's so exciting about that Jason Bieber. She goes, that kid is motley as sin and he's got a poor attitude. Jason Bieber. Yay. And can you tell me who General Lopez is?
General. Aww.
Who's General Lopez?
That's hysterical.
Who is it though?
Jennifer Lopez.
Yes. She was like General Lopez.
Was she watching American Idol?
No, she's got into this. She goes, I don't really, she goes, I watched some of those movies with that General Lopez in it. All right, go ahead, go on with Bieber.
That's hysterical. Anyway, that's so he went on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Everyone was like, oh my God, blah blah blah. Anyway, Lindsay Lohan pleaded not guilty to a felony grand theft charge. I know she's.
Throw the bitch in general population, please. Seriously? That's a girl that needs to get her ass beat.
Yeah, she needs some help. I mean, she needs to really...
She's never going to change. She's never going to change.
She needs to work a plan. She needs to
never
work
and you know what the problem is?
A 12-step
She needs to come back. She needs to come back to Merrick and be nobody. And just live out here. Seriously. Because this Hollywood life and everything.
Long Island.
Yeah. Throw her in Mastic or Selden where nobody cares and just leave her out.
Anyway, Jennifer Aniston.
I'm sorry to everybody in Selden and Mastic. I really am. I just grabbed two towns in my head. I swear. Not really, but go ahead.
Oh, God.
I am sorry, though.
Delete that, too. Okay, anyway. Jennifer Aniston turned 42. I hope I look as good as Jen Aniston at 42. I don't even look that good.
You do, too. Don't lie. You are a princess.
Happy birthday, Jennifer Aniston.
I thought you say happy birthday, Paul. I'm like, we're not there yet.
And that's all I have for entertainment news.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem.
I have to tell you, it was super amazing to have you back today.
Yes, I had a very nice time, actually. Thank you.
It's not actually summertime. We've done this again.
You're pretending.
Did you hear that? Wait, go back to this. Wait a second. We did this once before in February.
Did you? Oh. Love this song.
Well, we're going to wind it up by saying thank you as usual for joining us on the show. Be sure to check out VRN. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Jam-packed with videos. Lots of people, lots of fans on there checking out the videos. We thank them for that. Check out the site, www.velocityliveradio.com. Check out the Facebook, too. Friend us on there. Some of your family members found us over the holiday break.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
So be sure to check us out on there. And don't forget, as usual, you can email us at velocitylr@AOL.com. On the next show, Kerri and I will be going over emails. So it should be a lot of fun. And that's about it. So until next time, I apologize to the people of Mastic and Selden. And anybody else I may have offended on this show. And I want to feel you. I want to feel some girls. Ah.